I believe we're live.
All right. Just retweeting. Hi, hi, hi.
How's it going?
Hi. How's it going, everyone? Let me get my glasses on. Put some warm water in my mouth. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. It's another episode, actually, tonight. And we're going to have a few things to talk about. John has the main agenda. I'm like tuning in right now because there's just a lot going on today. But welcome, welcome. It is, gosh, June 15th already. Yesterday was Flag Day, by the way, everyone. If you didn't know. And we are about, less than 2 months in before Anime Matsuri happens. August 10th through 13th, 2023. At the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas, y'all. And it is going to be a pretty big event so far. We have been nonstop trying to plan and make sure that we have meetings galore. We finished so many things going on the app side, on the schedules, programming, confirming, finalizing schedules of guests, and all kinds of madness, and exhibitors and artists and all the the teams going on. If you are still interested in volunteering, by the way, we welcome you. It's on our website. Get involved. So many things going on. But anyway, make sure to like this this channel, actually this video, and subscribe to this channel. We hope to have you get notified, and so hit that bell button. And then we are going straight into this. Hello, everyone. I'm Trinity Reloads, aka Denise Lee, your chairman and founder of Anime Matsuri.
And I am John Lee. Nice to meet you guys. It's really awesome to talk to you guys. This is where we connect. We talk about what's going on with the convention, what's coming to the convention, and you guys get involved and you guys get to see what's happening behind the scenes. We also ask your feedback, and you can give your feedback here, and you guys can chat with each other. I know there's a lot of regulars on the chat.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back.
To
those who always join us here.
Many familiar faces, right? Yeah. So let me just start with one question. Arturo, when will I know about the Itasha acceptance? Very soon, my friend. There are 40 spots, and there's about over 200 cars
already submitted.
Yeah, trying to get into the show. But since we're in the topic of Itashas, let me show you our Itasha. That's getting ready. So
there's gonna be a few cars.
We have a Tesla Model X, and every year it goes. The Tesla, the Itasha on the Tesla is made by Good Smile Racing, and it kind of mirrors their race car for that year.
Yes.
As you know, they change the look and the visual of their race car every year, right? So they change Racing Miku and the way the car looks. So every year they make our Tesla Model X, which is like an SUV kind of, right? And it's so interesting, and for some reason, I don't know, they actually love doing that. So this year, this is what it is going to look like.
All right, are you guys seeing this? This is a replica basically of their art on their Itasha, their race car. This is Itasha from us.
Yeah.
Actually, let me correct myself. So if you are imitating an actual vehicle, you are doing an Itasha. And then if you are a race car, for example, and you are putting the graphics on your car, in Japan, it's actually called an art car. So I just want to give you a heads up on the verbiage of how that works. So if it's something from official, directly from the license vehicle and that actually races, it's an art car. But if you are using an image or a replication of it, then it's an Itasha. So hence, this is our Itasha for 2023 of our Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. So they just, as a matter of fact, the car isn't like this yet. It hasn't been
No,
wrapped yet.
no.
This is they just send the graphics. So
Just yesterday,
yeah,
right?
sometime soon we'll have to send the car out for it to get, for it to get wrapped. So I know everybody's
Decorated.
is kind of like prepping their cars
Yes.
and getting ready for the show, and you should. We want to see all your creations. Um,
And
yeah,
I'm also revamping some.
yeah. Back in the day, I used to design all the wraps on our cars myself, and I still love to do that. It's just time is a thing now, so
Yeah, I have you guys. I'm sure you guys seen it for like the Range Rover that we had. We had Sailor Moon for one of our Mercedes back in the day. It was the Attack on Titan.
yeah, yeah.
So all different. All was designed by John back then.
Yeah, and we're actually pretty lucky. Good Smile Racing does they design the graphics
For
on
us.
on the Tesla. So that's pretty cool. So they send all the files here, and then we just a local company just wraps the car here and gets it ready for the show. Usually that car you can find it in their booth or somewhere around their booth.
Yep.
But yeah, you'll get to see. Usually we get the car ready about a month before the event, so we'll be driving around with it looking like that, even before
That's
the
actually
event.
one of the questions. Amina asked, y'all driving these to your 9 to 5 jobs? This is our 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
It's actually more like 24/7 job.
No, actually, yeah,
We do.
actually, we do drive the car around. Yeah,
Around.
and people come and ask so many questions,
It can
right?
get a little dangerous on the highway, not from us, but from the other drivers that try to get close to us to take pictures. But it does get a little bit tricky.
Correct. Yeah, if you can do it, yeah, just do it. You'll be the coolest person on the street.
Yeah.
But all the so the acceptances should be, most of them should be done by this weekend. I know that almost all of the spots have sort of been spoken for. So
Yeah, there's
and,
very limited number.
and there's a nice variety of cars. So we haven't
So
sent out any acceptances just yet. So but by this weekend, most of it should be done. I'm quite confident. And the reason for that is because the app is launching very
Yeah.
very soon.
So on Monday, on the next stream, we should have another update for you about that. So thanks for asking earlier about the Itasha and car show.
Yes. Now we have you guys here on the chat, right? I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I know this was touched upon, I think a couple of streams ago when we were discussing the artist alley, but it's so we made a decision that we will not be having AI art in the artist alley, right? For obvious reasons, right? And we discussed this internally with our staff, and this is what the consensus was, okay? But we would love to ask you guys, what do you think? What do you think about AI art? Now, obviously, we banned AI art from the convention this year, but do you think that was a good call? If you guys frequent the artist alley and you go to the artist alley, right? I'm sure you've seen all the different artists and what they do. What do you think? I mean, AI is becoming bigger and bigger. I mean, what do you think this is going? Do you think we should just completely ban it from the convention? I mean, do you like your art being done by an actual human being with some talent and drawing, or is it does it matter? You don't care as long as it looks cool. It doesn't matter who made it or where it came from. It's a question I keep asking around. Now.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Correct.
What
And
your
you can just,
opinion?
yeah, and you can type in there and just express your opinion. The artist alley is a big place, so you can imagine there's lots of artists there, and as you can imagine, people will try to get in there with AI art. I mean, it's coming. It's already happening right now. So we're having to screen people and let people know that okay, well, you can't do that, right? But the question is, I mean, we're doing this now. Well, what about next year? Like, what is the future of this looking like? Regardless of what any other event of what they do, this is about at Anime Matsuri. So just and you guys are the attendees. So is there anyone here that says, yeah, just I would like some AI art? Yeah. All right, let's read some of the comments. All right, the band is a
AR
good
cool,
call.
but I'm glad there's not gonna be any. The artist alley is where artists get the most sales. Definitely supporting artists for sure. No AI, no AI. I agree on the ban. These are some of your comments. AI art should not be allowed. AI art is not real. Ban AI. the I mean, these are what we've been struggling actually for before we even announced the artist alley this year. That and whatnot. We were speaking internally last year about AI too, and just moving forward, there's just so much going on in the world. And mind you, we're not saying it's okay. We're saying, what is your opinion? Is this something that we want to continue to address, yearly? But is it something that we're gonna be able to control? Like there's people that are very clever with using AI art.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
if you consider it art.
yes, correct. Of course,
Some of you don't consider it art. Yes.
yeah, the point of the artist alley is to actually reward the artists, like actual artists, and artists bring their own specific work, right? This is something that they did, so you can just go to a booth and you can talk to them about their work. That is their work in front of them. Well, at least this is how the artist alley should be. Sometimes, yes, sometimes you have somebody, kind of like selling some art for their friend that couldn't be there or whatnot, but it's an exception to the rule. Most of the artists
We also
have their own work in front of them.
for sure. We also have artists actually because of the artist alley selling out, and whatnot. Several artists are also in the exhibitor hall, and so in general we have banned it from the convention for this year, and we're still in constant talks of it internally. So we want to share that information with you.
Okay.
So Sarai says no robots. Support real artists that they pour their blood, sweat, and tears into. Pablo says banning AI art will upset the robots.
The robots, the Terminators, Skynet. Yes.
So
Well-
yeah, continue to chat about it. I mean, we're taking notes and getting your opinion and input and whatnot. So we hope to continue the conversation.
Correct.
And
Okay.
these are great discussion points, by the way. So the live stream is not just about updates with the convention. It's not just about like sharing news or stuff like that with you, but it's also from you guys, your perspective on things for us.
Correct.
We appreciate that.
Yes, we definitely appreciate the feedback and we appreciate the input. All right, we'll definitely stick to it. Okay, another question. I have another question. So, this one is a little trickier. Okay, back in was it 2018? When did Club AM become 18 plus? Was that
Oh, before probably 2017.
2017?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Because 26. Yes, that's
Because
right.
it was Sailor Moon year.
That's right. So if you've been to Anime Matsuri, I'm sure you guys have an idea of how the convention, how the programming and the scheduling works at the convention. The convention center stays open until late, 4 in the morning, and every day it's almost like there's two phases of the convention. You have everything that happens during the day, like the daytime stuff, and then you have the nighttime stuff.
Nightlife.
The nightlife, and there's a lot going on.
Nightlife at AM is just incredible.
At night. Now there's panels, as far as like panels and we have tons of panels and programming till late hours.
Yep.
Now there is no curfew at the convention, right? So you have even you have minors just hanging around and the convention center and the hotels, and everyone is having a good time and whatnot. Um, Up until 2016, I think 2016 was the last year. We have, I'm sure you guys know, we have an event called Club AM. This is the big, this is like the biggest event at AM. It is
For sure.
the most attended. It's like over 10,000 people at just this one event alone.
And we started this back in 2008, and back then people thought, "What is that?" Well, we didn't want it to be a rave because a lot of conventions do raves, but it was more of the club scene that we wanted to create an amazing ambiance of, and also various DJs that were either upcoming or very popular DJs, domestically and abroad. So we want to create something really, really awesome with all the production that was already there, and make it even more festive.
Correct. So up until 2016, Club AM was open to everybody.
Yep.
Everyone.
17.
And yeah, 2017 is when it changed.
Yes.
But up until 2016, even if you're a minor, you could go to Club AM, as long as you were with an adult, like a guardian, as per se. But in Club AM, alcohol is served. Like they have cash bars. So, and the cash bars are provided by the convention center. So if you wanted to buy a beer, right, regardless of what we card you for, the
Right.
bartender will also card you.
They have to card you.
They have to card you by law. So if you wanted to go buy a beer and you were inside the hall, you would get carded. So in other words, they're pretty strict on that, and just for everyone's safety and for ours, and we prefer it
for
to
sure.
be like that. But what was going on is, as Club AM got bigger and bigger, we had a mix of all kinds of people. So we had young people, we had kids, and we had adults, and some of the adults wanted to drink and
Forgot about the kids.
forgot about kids. And then we started getting more and more, and in the last 3 years, I think 2014, 15, and 16, especially 15 and 16, we got so many issues with like missing kids. Like they would come.
We're not talking about like under 10 or anything. It's more like teenagers.
Teenagers, yeah, exactly. I can't
Yeah.
find my daughter, I can't find my sister, I can't find my
Right.
brother, and there was so many of these. And it was the HPD was working overtime to try to find people, because it's a big hall and there was tons of people there. And then we realized that this was becoming more of a problem, and the problem was becoming bigger that we couldn't handle. So we made Club AM an 18 plus event. This is the reason why we made it an 18 plus event, starting 2017, right? And we just felt like, okay, well, you know what, this is just for, got to be 18 plus, to go in here. This way we don't have to have most of these problems. And honestly, most of the problems disappeared starting 2017. But at the same time, every year we still get people messaging us and emailing us. Oh yeah, we're not adults yet. We're under 18, but we still want to have some fun. Where can we go? Now, of course, all our concerts are open for everybody. I'm specifically talking about Club AM. And also Club AM starts at midnight and goes on till 4 in the morning, right? So for anyone that is under 18 that wants to sort of like, I don't know, have fun at like an EDM type of event, we don't have that at the convention anymore. You can go to the concerts, you can go to Kpop, J-Rock, you can go to everything else, but not Club AM. And we want to keep it that way. Now, having said that, this is just to give you some context. We were discussing internally if we wanted to, let me phrase the question like this. First of all, let me show you guys what our main event schedule looks like. So this is an overview of our main event schedule, right?
When we say main events, these are produced by Anime Matsuri.
Correct, and these are the big events.
Yes.
Right. So usually the main events, they're in Hall B3, which is pretty big. That has a capacity of 7,000 people, or Hall A, which has a capacity of about 15,000 people. So this is not all the events. This is just what we've sort of like announced. All right. So these are not secrets anymore. right? On Thursday, which is day zero, right, which is what we call day zero, just because the exhibit hall isn't open, right? We have Sumo Slam, then we have the K-pop concert, right, which starts at 9, it probably end like 10 something, 10:30, something like that, right? Last year, at 11 p.m., we had an event called Matsuri de Noche, which was like a Latin American themed party, right? In Hall A. But anyway, just keep that in mind. On Friday, obviously we have the fashion show, we have the formal dance, and at 1 a.m. is the Nerdlesque, right? And then on Saturday, we have the cosplay contest. We have the why is fashion show? Sorry, that's a typo. So on Saturday we have the cosplay contest. We have J Rock. We have the Hentai Fest, and then we have Club AM. Okay. In the past, on Friday night, we've had other different kinds of parties. Like we had the Senpai Squad party one year, and we've had different kinds of parties.
Theme parties.
Like a theme party, right, on Friday night. But now, mostly Friday night is Nerdlesque, and that's a lot of people go to Nerdlesque. It's at capacity, so it's like 6,000 people watch the Nerdlesque show.
At least.
And if you've been to it, it's a cosplay burlesque show, and that's an 18+ show. So the question is this: on Thursday night, so in place of like where you see that question mark right there, so there is Thursday night after the K-pop concert. So there's going to be people. There's going to be a bunch of people at the convention center already.
There's a spot for a party there.
Should we do a party, like a smaller version of Club AM on Thursday night? Should we? Something, I mean, you could just put in the comments what you think.
Thursday party, what would you like to see?
And the other question is, if we did, should we also keep it an 18+ event, or should we open it up to everybody? Now
it would start at about 11 p.m.
Correct. It will start by 11 p.m. and it'll probably go like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning or whatnot in Hall A. Now these events, there's lots of people. There's people dancing. There is just people having fun. There's people coming in their cosplays. There's probably, except we tell them not to have any open bars in there. The convention center will put open, when I say open, not open bars, cash bars. The convention center will put cash bars. Well, you guys would
definitely have to pay for the open bar. That's the thing, but no, cash bar.
I mean, we could request and we can tell them not to do it, but if we don't, they'll do it. So the question is, should we do something there or not? And we've been discussing this internally, trying to figure out, well, should we do something there or should we not do something there? And if we should do something there, what should it be? What do you guys think? So
far, the answer is yes. Do something there. Matsuri de Noche. Let's go. Noche again, please. 18+, please. There's several of those. 18+ DJ night. That's definitely something to consider as well. I mean, these are great ideas, and we're asking you for more.
Now, how many people here? I'm sure you guys here are pretty versed with like the EDM scene, just the DJ scene. I'm sure, right? Because I'm about to ask you a question right now, right? Brittany Taylor is like 30+, quiet nap time. Brittany, that is, look. I hope you have a hotel room at the Hilton.
I mean, they're preparing for the next day. How big it's gonna be?
What? No, nobody sleeps.
Anna, I was thinking that as well. DJ battle night, yeah, that's something.
Okay, all right. How many of you?
Movie night, Tony says.
Okay, let me show you guys. Do you guys know who Sikik is? Let me pull him up real quick. All right, this guy. Let me turn. Hold on. There. How many people know who that is? Do you guys know who that is? And if you do, what do you think? I mean, he looks pretty popular. I personally, I'm not too familiar. I know him a little bit. Like I've heard some of his music, but this is 4.7 million followers on Instagram. Again, when it comes to music, when it comes to like EDM, when it comes to DJs, everybody has their different tastes.
Oh, for sure.
So everybody likes different kinds of music and and whatnot, and we know this and we understand this. So this is just based on, I guess, your taste, whatever you like in music. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer.
There's a mixture of answers here, though, on the chat. Like, people are, yes, they know who that is. No, they don't know, or they haven't heard. Please, no, yes, nah. So these are the answers you guys are giving us. Alyssa says screaming excitement. There you go. I mean, there's a variety of answers here.
Yeah. I'm always curious to.
He plays at your family's parties, Pablo?
No,
What?
No.
DJ Anime de Noche. Okay. Got it. Oh, DJ Disobedient is what it is?
Obedient.
Obedient, sorry.
Not disobedient. Obedient.
Sorry, DJ Obedient. That was our DJ for Matsuri de Noche last year. Yeah. This is not for Club AM. This is specifically if you're just tuning in, we're talking about a Thursday night party. Kind of like, what would you like to see? So these are just some of your input and feedback on what we should try to do, or we continue to do, or something new. Let us know. Some people have suggested J-pop
or K-pop DJ battle.
An event for J-pop is, if anything, if we bring J-pop, it would be absolutely like main event kind of thing. We wouldn't have like another huge concert on Thursday. No, Thursday is more like our day zero, as John says, and it's kicking off the convention, because the convention officially starts when we do the opening ceremony with the ribbon cutting and stuff like that.
Now, I'm sure
Friday.
I'm sure you guys, if you were at Club AM last year, you saw Made Monster, right?
Oh my gosh!
Made Monster.
Look at this amazing visual this year for Made Monster. They created this, and they were so like thrilled to share this with us. They've been on this like I guess designing their new visual, and inspired by Anime Matsuri. You guys especially, they brought some fire to to our Club AM the past years, and they love this visual, and so do we. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah,
I know, right? The art is just incredible, and that's them right there.
So yeah, they bring the party. They bring the party. They
understand you and what you want.
Yeah.
They've been a staple for us.
Correct.
Yes.
This is going to be announced next week, so you guys have a glimpse of what's coming, of the announcements coming next week. Really, Club AM.
Then they're absolutely coming back. For those who don't know who Made Monsters, check them out. I mean, they just really die hard, like loving AM, and they can't wait to share with you their set that they're planning for AM. They said, you guys are gonna like, we haven't heard, of course, but we always like to be surprised, and I am dancing up there with you guys when they play. It's just awesome. So yeah, we can't wait to hear and actually experience it again.
Yeah. Okay, just to answer some questions. Let's see. Somebody's asking for hotel updates. Okay, speaking of hotels.
Yeah, we actually are linking additional hotels by tomorrow.
Yes, correct. So I hope you guys have booked your hotels, because the hotels are selling out pretty quickly. I think the Marriott is almost sold out. So just book your rooms at the hotel. Don't hesitate. Don't wait.
Yeah, I think some of the hotels are closing off by the 14th of July. So please make sure to book your hotel and place to stay with us, because a lot of people, although they don't book, they end up staying because there's so much activity and events going on at Anime Matsuri that they actually stay the night somewhere, and even though they didn't book in advance. So we always suggest doing that, because not only is it good for you guys, it's actually a really good rate that we actually plan for you guys, and created, and these hotels work with us. The price that you're getting is nearly half the rate of what is normally at that time. So we negotiated prior to, and we tried our best to make it as affordable as possible for you. Of course, there's some changes, but actually some of these hotel rates have dropped just for us even, and many times over. So it's really incredible rate this year as well. So make sure you do that, so that you have an opportunity to stay with us all weekend long. It's just really incredible. Yeah, you should book your hotel ASAP. Another question is, where can we buy the AM shirt at Anime Matsuri? And we have a huge Anime Matsuri booth, and guess what, this year, guys, we are doing something different with our booth. Not just inside the exhibit hall, but we're also having a booth outside in the concourse area for you, for merchandise for Anime Matsuri. So definitely try to get your hands on it while it lasts. I know many years now things have sold out, and you guys continue to support, which is awesome. We can't wait to share some of this. Is the new design, by the way. One of the new shirts for Anime Matsuri 2023, right at you right here. But there's a lot of collaborations on different shirts and stuff and apparel, but also items. So this year for Godzilla, for Good Smile Racing, for other ones that we haven't even announced yet. So we're going to be doing that as we announce. We're going to tell you what the collaboration is as well. So I don't want to give everything away right now. And mind you, last time John touched on something. He said that one of the reasons why we can't just throw out every announcement possible out there is just purely because we want it to be 99% certain, instead of retracting any announcements. So especially for performers.
Correct. And I'm sure if you guys did you guys get the email from Eventbrite tonight? If you did, you will know that the Kpop concert special tickets are on sale already.
For yeah.
Yeah, they went on sale an hour and a half ago at 8 p.m. Here Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
And just if you go on the convention website, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go.
AnimeMatsuri.com.
Yeah.
You go under concerts, right?
Correct. So let's see. Oh, wait. Activities, concerts.
Very is right there. August 10 and 11. So they're performing, of course, on Thursday night. They also have their autograph session and fan panel on Friday. So here we go.
So the tickets for very are on sale right now.
It's listed on Eventbrite.
Yeah, you can go check it out.
And it's by different tiers that
tiers, exactly.
Different tiers that you're going to be able to attend the concert. And if you for example, Ultra VIP has autograph session, the fan panel, the what do you call it, high touch event, gift as well. So that's the Ultra VIP, and you get to go into the concert first. You have priority, and for those who have a super pass and within that tier, you get to go before everyone else in that tier.
Yes, correct. So the
So-
special tickets you can get to check out the concert, and you should. Everybody that has an Anime Matsuri badge should just come. Come on Thursday
Yeah.
and check out the concert,
So
right?
if you don't buy the special tickets, that is, yes.
If you have the special tickets, that just gives you the extra perks.
Yes.
Like Denise said, you get the autograph or high touch, going to the panel and all that stuff. So the tickets are on sale right now, probably. And we wanted to announce this, and we wanted to get this done, and then we'll start talking about the J-Rock concerts. So
Because that's on Saturday.
yeah, so we don't announce too many things, at the same time, and people are like already
Confused.
yeah, what's going on.
And we like to open up the information as soon as possible, of course. But one of the main reasons is making sure everything is, I's are dotted, T's are crossed, visas are out there,
Yeah.
being prepped, all kinds of stuff. So yes,
Yeah, correct.
making sure it's on time.
For Ultra VIP, do we need the Super Pass? No, you
No,
don't
no.
need the Super Pass. You just need
An AM badge.
An AM badge.
Yes.
The 4-day pass enough. The Ultra
Again,
VIP gets you.
K-pop concert is only for AM Anime Matsuri attendees. So the special tickets are on top of the Anime Matsuri badge.
Yes, correct.
Yes. But if you have an Anime Matsuri badge in general, you get to go into the concert too, So FYI.
Yeah. And I know the guys, the guys from Very Very, they made a video. Did you guys see the video? They were talking about what anime they were watching,
One Piece and
right? And One Piece and Slam Dunk. And
I stand corrected for you, Jason. He says the app will be ready sometime in mid-July. No, anytime.
Jason Wen. Look, I'm gonna call him out, right? So Jason Wen, right here, is part of the exhibit hall team. Like, he's one of the star people in the exhibit hall team, right there, right? And one of his responsibilities is
Putting all the vendors
in the app, right? So everything's ready. We're just kind of like waiting on Jason. So what he's trying to say when he says the app will be ready in mid-July, what he's saying is, I will be done updating the app.
No, the app is constantly being updated, but it will be published very soon.
Yes,
you go.
correct. So, Jason, no, the app is launching on Monday.
Yes.
So you better be done.
Now.
Yeah. He's probably like, oh, man. Oh, see? There you go. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so on the app, the three main things on the app, we have programming. So programming has to enter all the panels and all that stuff. We have Artist Alley, and then we have the exhibitors.
Yeah, so the
Aside
artist
for
team,
everything else.
the Artist Alley team has inputted all the artists already. Programming team has done all the programming panels that have been accepted so far, and all the main events and all that stuff is already in there. So we're just waiting on the exhibitor hall and just minor things right now to finish up.
Yeah, that's right. So there you go. This is an introduction to Jason Wen, right? So you there he is. So you can blame him.
Ooh, Duck1988 wants to know, is the J-Rock band female since the K-pop group is male? Hee hee. Ooh.
I feel like that question is asked in a certain way. Are you trying to say that the J-Rock group should be female?
Yeah.
Like, well, we got guys here. It's always like that. Last year, every time we get like a boy,
male or
yeah,
female
yeah,
group.
like a female group is like, man,
Where's the love?
We're the boys. Where are the boys? And you get a boy group. Oh, we're the
Where's
girls.
the girls?
I know Tony's here is like, oh yeah, I like just female K-pop groups only, right?
And Tony is a veteran now of K-pop. What we do, and it says here you can get a 4-day pass and get in after the people with Ultra VIP with Super Pass. That is correct. All the different tiers go in first, and then AM badge holders get to go in.
Correct. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Duck 1980 says yes, please, female J-Rock group.
Yeah. So
Are you gonna
William
change that?
William is asking so if we have the super pass, do we pay for certain events? No.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, except you
You
want to.
Yeah, you want to.
So if you
For example, Hentai Fest is like $10 extra if you want to attend the Hentai Fest. And if you happen to be a Super Pass holder for any of the extra ticketed events, you have priority going in. So just to give you a heads up. And any extra ticketed thing, like autographs even for Seiyu, Super Pass holders gets priority in purchasing it early. Excuse me.
Yes, yes, correct. Will the merch for K-pop be limited quantities? Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Always. Unfortunately.
I think that stuff will sell out on the first day. So just kind of like plan your.
all our acts have limited number that they can bring or give us to sell for you guys. So this is absolutely limited in everything in terms of even just merchandise. But that's why also you guys need to save up because there's limited, but also you need to support the artists and vendors that are here. We have record number of artists and vendors, by the way. I'm still working on things, and there's a huge wait list for both. So it's been an incredible year in terms of demand on that side. That means that they want to see you guys. They want you guys to check them out, make sure that you save up, and if you need to work extra hard to get extra savings for Anime Matsuri.
Okay, so let me pull up the screen real quick. Let me go back to this screen. Okay. All right, so let me go back to this main event screen. So this is not even including Thursday, and this is not including all of the events. This is just including what we have sort of like said so far.
Yes.
And yeah, there's a
The
typo
things that
there.
we produce events, AM produce events.
You know what? I'm gonna fix this real quick.
Okay.
Wait, while Denise.
Yeah, so I'm gonna answer some questions, but the typo was about Saturday, I believe. So on Thursday, Friday, there's a lot going on still in terms of other programming, and mind you, of course, Saturday and Sunday as well. There's hours and hundreds of hours of programming. We're talking about industry panels, guest panels, a variety of fan panels, a lot of fan panels, actually, workshops, classes that you guys can actually attend. This is all going to be in the app, by the way, for the schedule, and being able to attend this with just your Anime Matsuri badge for everything in terms of what I've said in the programming, fan panels and whatnot. Of course, it does get packed in some of these panels and whatnot. So if you are a Super Pass holder, you have priority in all these things. For the exhibit hall, 30 minutes also for Super Pass holders before anyone else. Same goes with the Artist Alley, 30 minutes before everyone else. So it's incredible what we have done with the Super Pass. For those who are have the privilege of getting the Super Pass, it is extra. You get also extra stuff. You get your own lines for everything, like I said, but you get a T-shirt with in your goodie box, a variety of cool stuff in there as well, and just being able to access things early, have your own line. And when I said early, I meant even ticket sales, so for things. So yes.
So looking at these main events, just the ones listed here, without any of the extra ones, right? This is for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, not including Sunday. And remember, we started selling a 4-day badge. Was it 50 or 55?
4 days?
The 4-day badge. What did it start at? 50
I believe
or
55. 55 or 60.
$55. This convention started selling
55, yeah.
the 4-day badges for
At $55.
$55.
Right now, currently, is $100.
Yes, it's $100.
Yes.
So just
For 4 days, if you break that down, that's $25 a day.
Yeah. So sometimes, like when somebody says, well, it's
So
the badge is expensive or it's pricey. I'm wondering, with the badge. So with the badge, you can actually go into everything here. The only thing that you actually need to pay like an extra $5 or $10 is the hentai fest.
Fest.
But besides that, everything else you can actually access with the
Your-
badge.
Yeah. It is included in your anime Matsuri. If you think about it, one of these events, let's just say Club AM, okay? Club AM, if you go into a club event with a special DJ guest, how much do you normally pay for it?
Well, of that,
Probably for this caliber, probably at least $50, right?
I mean, and
So
and you
I
talk
mean
about-
that's talking about one event, and we have multiple events going on here.
correct. So, for example, on Friday, the convention. I mean, it opens up right at like 11:30, and it goes all the way till 4 in the morning. So you have all of the stuff during the day and all of the
Yes,
stuff at
and
night.
we do pay extra for you guys to have extra programming. We pay the convention center to open later for us. We pay security to stay longer. There's a lot of things that go into extending hours. So we're the only convention in a convention center setting that lasts until 4 in the morning.
So if you think about it, well, let me not say normal. So let me compare this. Let's say Comic Palooza, for example. It's also at the George R. Brown. They are, we're all kind of like friends. So I think, when does Comic Palooza end? It's like 8 p.m. or something like that, or 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. So like 10 p.m. right?
I think if the exhibit hall closed at 7. They have some game events, and then I think it closed at 10.
So I think a lot of events, especially in a convention center. Now, if it was in a hotel, that would be a little different. But in a convention center, you have to, they don't want to keep the convention center open for you till that
Yeah.
late, right? So they kick everybody out, right? But this is,
Don't say kick everybody out.
well,
They close up.
Well, they close up. So it's like, okay, go home. Go home. Usually hotels would kind of like, they don't care because everybody's like, when we were in the
Marriott Waterway.
or the Hyatt Regency, right?
24/7.
Yeah, it could just be
There were events going on till 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but the problem with that, the problem is they're not very big, and the convention space isn't that big, so you can't take that many people. So now we're in a convention center. The convention center itself has to keep everything running, all the lights on, all the ACs running, everything
Oh yeah,
for us
it's
until
costly.
until we're
As
done.
you know, someone brought up. I mean, in this economy, everything is going up, and we haven't really changed our price much at all. So yes, we have increased it, but not by like $20-$30 or even more. I know some conventions have changed quite a bit and up to like all the way up to like $50-$60 more than what they normally would be doing. So with that said, I mean, we've kept the price pretty affordable for our weekend pass, and even our single day passes. We haven't really changed all that much pricing for the past several years. So it's very, very similar to what you're going to be paying for a previous year.
Correct. And if you wanted to save even more money, as soon as the badge goes on sale, just buy it for $55.
For 2024, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't need to worry about like just any kind of like increase in price or anything like that, right? You would just like, hey, I'm already set. I already, I'm done. And I think that's a fantastic deal. Anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna answer a few questions. Any updates on Dub Studio? Let's get to
yes, but before you know what? Let's do it for the next live stream.
Okay,
Because if I show you guys this, is gonna go over and
Go over time.
yeah. Well, and people are just gonna start. Anyway, let's just wait till the next live
So
stream.
Kira asked, I know I forgot to answer this earlier. Gaming room. There
Yes.
is games, and there's actually a section in our exhibit hall dedicated to games. But is there a room specifically in third level? I believe so. Yes. I'm gonna find out more information for you. But we normally do have gaming room as well. And this year, you've been staying tuned with my updates, the cosplay cafe, which used to be in exhibit hall, is now going to be on the third floor, in a room dedicated to reservations. And get this, it's going to be extended hours, so earlier and later, because there's demand. So and we have a plus for you. There's going to be two cosplay cafes going on at the same time. So there's the reservations will be nonstop. Also included for the cosplay cafe, there's going to be special sessions with our cosplay guests. So you guys have to. I'm just giving you some hints of what's to come, but definitely something cool this year. And you guys, I can't wait for you to share more. And we'll have Kendall or somebody from our cosplay cafe on the stream to talk about it when we announce it. But yes,
Yes.
a lot of cool stuff on the third level this year.
Yeah, and I think somebody was asking earlier if Hannah Bunny was confirmed. Yeah,
Yeah,
here's Hannah
she's
Bunny right here.
On the website.
Yes. And there's Vic right there.
And Hannah Bunny will have a booth, and all our talents that are usually listed on our website have a booth. So, for example, we announced a fashion show, yes. 3 designers, yes, and our featured model from Japan, Sakurako, will have the designers have their fashion booth, and they will be running it themselves incredibly. So definitely support. They're gonna bring their latest stuff that they've designed and curated for you guys. And then we have, of course, way more talents we haven't even announced yet. So what's to come? Is there an escape room, Fred? No, there won't be an escape room this year. However, there will be some kind of activity up on that third level that our team is creating, I believe, for you. But not an escape room this year, just because of there's a location change. We needed more space for the exhibitors, and in terms of time frame of building escape rooms, it needed a longer time segment for that. But unfortunately, we're not going to do escape room this year, but there's going to be other things that will be included.
Correct. The cosplay contest, if you've submitted your cosplay for the cosplay contest, it's with the cosplay team, and you will be getting emails very soon. I think we're taking 40 or 45, I can't remember.
I think
Something
about
like
40.
We're giving away some really cool prize money. It's like $3,000, back to the community for your hard work, and you deserve it, because it's cosplayers that enter the cosplay contest. Some of them, spend a lot of time and effort. And I think
hours, hundreds of hours.
And besides that, I think they put on a good show, and they inspire other people. So you have people getting into cosplay because they saw someone really cool at a cosplay contest at some convention somewhere, like that. Right. So actually, there's a lot of contests with prize money this year. So
karaoke battle.
Yeah.
We talked about the last stream, and we're about to announce that tomorrow officially on our website and whatnot. So just stay tuned for that $2,000 cash grand prize, along with being able to sing on stage on the main event stage prior to the J-Rock concert. Question from Sarai is, speaking of fashion show, do you know when we'll pick the models? We're not picking them ourselves. There are some that we're limiting that we're picking. However, majority is being picked by the designers themselves. So we have to just basically screen it for them so that we can send it to them.
But it should be soon. It should be soon. It shouldn't. I don't think it should take much longer.
Has the J-Rock act been to AM before? See, these are sneaky
Who is
questions.
who's asking these questions?
Oranic.
How many clues? All right. Why do you keep saying J-Rock concerts? It's plural. I need to know. That S is throwing you off, right?
John is giving way too much with his.
Okay, so first, first of all,
What is J Rock? Oh, Isidore.
oh,
asked.
somebody asked what is J rock? Oh,
Japanese rock.
yes, Japanese rock. Does that make sense?
It's really cool, by the way. We're all about music. Okay, all kinds of genre. I even love country music. I mean, all kinds of music from EDM to rock to pop to mainstream to like DJ club music acts and all kinds of madness.
So
So it's very well rounded at AM.
correct. And at the convention, we've done all kinds of music, and we've brought all kinds of groups. Everything that just
From classical music even.
yeah. We've brought so many, but there's something about rock, right? There is something about rock. There's something when you walk in Hall A, and you look at the stage, and on the stage, in the center, you see a set of drums, right? And then you see a bass amp and a bass guitar on the left side, and then a lead guitar on the right side, and you see a keyboard. There is something about this setup, and there's also something about when those instruments go live, right? The energy is different. It's completely different from pop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love pop, but rock and
Well-
J rock specifically. J rock, yeah. I can't wait
brings-
for this year. I just cannot wait for this year.
So it's coming. It's coming. Okay, the announcement.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is something, there's and you can imagine rock is complicated from the production standpoint.
Oh, yeah.
For us to set it up, for us to bring a rock group, just one is complicated because you have all the musical instruments. We have to set everything up. The sound checks usually take much longer than if it was just like a pop group,
concert.
right? We have to worry about way more things than under normal circumstances. But the results are actually pretty awesome. So if you are at the convention, just even if you don't know what J Rock is and you have no idea who the group is or the band is,
You need to check it out.
just go check it out. Just walk in there, check it out, and just because you have an AM2023 badge, and you can go in there. You don't need to pay any extra money.
Okay, Duck is asking when are we announcing? Next week, maybe?
Yes, it's come next week. Next week for sure. And with that, some of the questions will be answered. Is there an S after concerts or no? And you'll have a pretty well-rounded convention. You have K-pop, you have J-rock, and you have all of these events all going on at the convention center, and you can stay and party and have fun. There's stuff going on outside and stuff happening inside, and I think it's just there's something
We
for
have
everybody.
so many announcements still. We have to announce Hentai Fest. We have to announce Nerdless. We need to announce more guests. And yes, the J Rock.
Brittany Taylor is really getting on my case. She's like, spill it, John, right now, darn it, not tomorrow. I need to know right now.
We're excited for it though,
Yeah.
for sure. It's we've had J-pop last year, and it's just incredible too with all the dancing and whatnot, and the girls were spectacular, all synchronized and all that. Very exciting. But again, what John said about J-Rock, it's like when I come in and I feel the bass already, it's just like, okay, we're ready. We're ready to jam. But yeah, it's insane. But for sure, we're going to be announcing shortly. And we have two live streams each week. So definitely we'll be talking about it, guys. We have, leading up to the convention, we have several more streams for you. But this is an exciting year. There's so much going on every day. Oh, by the way, I need to answer this question about Tenjin Festival. Someone asked, when is Tenjin Festival closed? I believe it's 11 p.m., correct? Tenjin
Correct.
Festival? We start on Thursday, Tenjin Festival at 5 p.m. and until 11. And then it starts at noon on Friday. Okay. So outdoor, if you don't know, Tenjin Festival is our outdoor festivities. Whether you are enjoying the beer garden or the games that we have planned or the programming that we have on stage at the Tenjin Festival, there's always the food trucks on Avenida and the Ferris wheel coming this year.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a surprise. Why did you say that? Okay.
No, seriously, I thought you mentioned it before.
No, I didn't mention
Oh,
anything like that.
snap.
Well, you've said that. Now we might as well just tell them everything. Let's tell them what's happening with J Rock. Let's just say everything right now.
Oh, man.
Like I mean, they're here,
Sorry.
right? I mean, right?
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh well. Well, anyway, on August 12th, Saturday at 9 p.m. See here where it says 9 p.m. J Rock Live. Whatever it is you're doing, you better be in Hall A. Bring all your friends, family, everybody you can think of in that hall at 9 p.m. on Saturday of the convention. It is going to be worth it.
For sure. Okay, it's madness, but and for those who are wondering when single day passes start, they start selling on July 1st. Okay.
Oh, was that July 1st?
Yes, July 1st on our website.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's
All right, guys.
it for tonight. So stay tuned for more information, more input into the convention, what's happening, when, where, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
who.
Yeah. Well, let me address something real quick.
Okay.
Because Tony says, yeah, I thought we were supposed to have a Ferris wheel last year. Yes, Tony,
sir.
we were supposed to have a Ferris wheel last year. As a matter of fact, the Ferris wheel was here, was
there.
in the convention center, well, in the back, right? Ready to go.
Ready to set up.
But the city engineers
Said,
would not let us put it up because at the last minute they came up with this crazy requirement that they wanted us to have a $20 million policy to put up the Ferris wheel. And this was a last minute thing after we had sort of like agreed, and they were just worried and they were saying, oh well, what about this, what about that, what, you know, because on Avenida there is, I'm sure you guys know, there's an underground garage. So like, anyway,
we're the Discovery Green.
but now it's been a year since last year, right? Now
Everything's settled.
they've settled everything. So every engineer, they've gone to figure it out and whatnot. So they said, all right, fine. So it's all good now. So we're gonna try again. And we didn't want to say anything because last year we hyped it up and it didn't happen. And I was so
all
mad. I
kinds
was
of
so
stuff.
angry. You understand how mad I was last year.
Yeah, because it was there.
Yeah, so this year we're like, you know what? We're not gonna say anything. Everybody's just gonna show up and be like, oh my god, there's a Ferris wheel here, right? Which is the plan.
I totally
Right.
spoiled it.
Yeah, but thank you, Denise. You have ruined it. So you can imagine what about if they say, oh no, you can't do it this
Oh
year either.
man, I hope you guys. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but you know everything should be good. You know, whenever you try to do anything in downtown Houston, this is downtown Houston,
Yeah,
right?
unheard
It
of.
is so complicated, right? It is there's so much
Because we
politics.
work with the city, we work with the convention center, we work with the visitors bureau, all kinds of permitting, you know, street shut down, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes involved. We just can't place something without everyone else not knowing.
Yeah, there's so many people that need to approve. There's so much
The
red
red
tape.
tape,
You can
yeah.
imagine how much red tape there is, right? Everything that seems easy, just to even have food trucks in Avenida was so complicated,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you have fire marshals, you have all kinds of security and road closures, and it's complicated.
Can I just mention one thing, by the way?
What's that?
We're going to have a scavenger hunt.
Oh, yes.
We
See-
just finished talking about it last night.
Let's end this live stream because I think
Yeah,
things are
we're
being talked
positive,
about.
Positive, all these sneak peeks going on. But
Well, now I mean, now they're gonna be like, well, you can't just say that and just. end
anyway,
the
I will
stream.
talk more about it later. And
Yeah,
we're
nobody
gonna,
heard anything. But anyway, speaking of the Ferris wheel, if you guys come to the convention and you see the Ferris wheel, every single person here, I'm going to screenshot every single one of you. You guys better get on that thing. Everybody has to enjoy that wheel while it's there. because we worked really hard for it.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Again, don't forget to like, share this video so that people can see it again, or check it out for information and all these crazy sneak peeks. But for sure, join us again on Monday night for another stream. And definitely happy Father's Day to all the papas and fathers out there. This guy too is Father's Day weekend. Enjoy it with your dad, or toast to those who, like myself and John, don't have a daddy anymore here, but we celebrate you anyway, and give thanks to all the great dads out there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
happy Father's Day weekend to everyone.
And thanks, guys, for being so supportive. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you. We really have fun with you guys. So, it's amazing. We'll see you guys on Monday.
All right. Have a great night. Happy Father's Day weekend. And stay nerdy, everyone. Bye-bye.